Oil and gas production operates within tight margins and under tighter regulatory control. Infrastructure can span miles, carrying millions of gallons of product, often around the clock. As such, the specter of leaks looms large. Any leak, small or large, can be dangerous to the bottom line, the surrounding environment, or personnel. Every oil and gas producer has its own methods for leak monitoring. But oftentimes leaks are caught too late, and workers are scrambling to clean up, patch up, and restore operations before things get worse. However, with a digital leak detection system, LDS, operators can get a warning the moment a leak begins. An LDS combines sensors and analytics to give a complete view of the pipeline infrastructure that can minimize risks, decrease product loss, and maintain profit margins. The devastating consequences of leaks. Detecting and stopping leaks should be a high priority for any production site. Even the smallest leak can have a substantial multifaceted impact. Environmental damage. Leaks can result in the release of hazardous substances into the environment, including oil, gas, solvents, and more. As a result, they can cause contamination to the soil, groundwater, and air, which can disrupt ecosystems, harm wildlife, and more. Financial loss. As mentioned, oil and gas production operates on a tight margin, and leaks stretch those margins in several ways. In addition to the obvious loss of product, there are also costs associated with repairing the leak, costs that get larger the longer the leak goes undetected. The same is true of cleanup costs, which can grow exponentially. Lastly, repairing a leaking pipe often requires shutting down some or all of production, which can be even more impactful. Health and safety risk. Every leak poses a direct risk to the health and safety of operators, nearby communities, and in some scenarios, emergency responders. Exposure to product can cause respiratory problems, skin irritation, and other health issues. In extreme cases, leaks can lead to explosions, fires, and fatalities. Regulatory and compliance failures. Oil and gas producers are held to numerous federal, state, and local standards, many of them aimed at reducing leaks and their impact on the environment and communities. Any potential leak can result in the company being deemed non-compliant, which in turn can mean facing fines or other penalties. Reputational impact. Despite the continued economic reliance on oil and gas products, companies are already viewed with suspicion and mistrust by the public. As such, any leak can further damage the reputation of a company, both among the public and among suppliers and downstream customers. A better way. The most common form of leak detection in oil and gas infrastructure is mass balancing. Since pressure and temperature can have a large impact on volume, mass balance provides a reliable view of what goes in and what comes out. In addition, many sites will rely on visual inspection, using drones or helicopters to look for clear evidence of a leak. Unfortunately, both methods are slow and imprecise. Mass balancing will only indicate a leak has happened between two measurement points, a distance that could add up to dozens, if not hundreds of miles. Visual inspection relies on leaks large enough for operators to perceive from a drone or other vehicle, and is both labor-intensive and time-consuming. An LDS works differently, relying on enhanced real-time transient modeling. LDS takes data associated with the infrastructure, including pipe sizes, lengths, material, geometry, elevation, etc., as well as information involving pumps and the substances being transported. This is then used to create a statistical model of how the system should work. Next, LDS works with existing sensors, including flow meters, mass balance devices, pressure and temperature sensors, and more to track pipeline activity. When data shows a deviation in expected readings, analytical software estimates the most likely cause and its approximate location within 1/10 of a mile. It will then send alerts to any and all relevant personnel. This ensures the fastest possible response to and least possible impact of a leak. Beyond leak detection, by itself, an LDS has a clear return on investment, ROI. However, many systems are just the beginning of infrastructure monitoring. The same analytical power and data inputs can be scaled up to include more robust features that can further improve financial returns and regulatory compliance while minimizing safety risks, environmental damage, and more. This includes line break detection. a line break is a far more significant event than a leak. This feature allows the system to be immediately shut down in the event of a line break, mitigating the most serious impacts and enabling the fastest possible response. Theft detection. Illegal tapping is a significant source of product and financial loss for oil and gas companies. Operators can be alerted when changes in data indicate a potential theft incident and identify the potential location. Batch tracking. For companies working with batched products, batch tracking can determine the position of a batch, its distance from the mixing zone, and estimate its arrival times. Testing for tightness. Regulations require oil and gas to monitor tightness, particularly when infrastructure runs through populated areas. Using standard pressure and temperature sensors, the system can track tightness, send alerts when conditions deviate, and automatically generate reports. Stress monitoring. Key to preventing leaks is maintenance. By monitoring system pressures and comparing them to regulatory standards, operators are able to address overtaxed or struggling parts of the infrastructure before they fail. Predictive modeling. The system can use data inputs to forecast infrastructure activity. Rules can be edited to account for potential factors and monitor potential risks and events before they happen. As the oil and gas industry continues to navigate increasing challenges and heightened scrutiny, saving money, protecting assets, and preserving reputations are strategic imperatives. An LDS is an ideal solution that can reduce the financial, environmental, and regulatory impacts of leaks while setting the stage for greater overall operational efficiency.